In this episode of Idea City.
Yo, ik ben schon wieder single. Potato so wie Jingle. Mit meinem Weiber hab ich sich gegeben. You know what I'm saying? Gedenkt hab ich zu muffen. Ach, gesucht zu schluffen. Hat mein Weiber mehrere Berge reit.
Also featured in this episode.
I saw the statue of Sonny Bono, and he was smiling. Something's gonna happen to change my world.
Idea City. Ideas change the world.
A couple of years ago, I was honored by the Governor General's awards. And at that gala, the producers of the show had booked this performer whose name is Josh Dolgan, also known as Socalled. And the point of the booking was that they wanted musically to make a reference to the contributions I had made to race relations and multiculturalism in Canada, and so it made sense that they booked this musician who played jazz and klezmer and reggae and hip hop in some kind of weird fusion. But what really floored me is that Josh came out rapping in Yiddish. I thought it was a hoot, and I thought the metaphor was perfectly appropriate, and I'll of course never forget the evening. It was very agreeable, and I'll never forget Josh rapping in Yiddish. So Josh, would you come up here? Josh Dolgan.
I don't speak Yiddish. I didn't grow up hearing this language at all. My grandparents probably spoke it, but they died before I knew them. And my parents certainly didn't speak Yiddish. And I never knew about this culture, this so-called Yiddish culture, until later in my life, when I got into, basically because I got into hip hop. So this is a sampler. You plug any source material, a VCR, a television, but in my case, mostly records. I plug my old turntable into the machine, press record, and then whatever is on the record, it's in the machine when you press the button. So I got into sampling. I got into this, actually taking these weird old sounds and actually using the sounds themselves, trying to make them match, trying to take my father's 4 Freshman records and match them with some Senegalese drumming, and match it with a fat beat from the RZA, and then get some Mozart. But eventually, I started to find old Jewish records. Okay, so I started to find Yiddish theater music from the 20s, 30s, and 40s. Started to find Hasidic music, the music of the very religious Hasidim. Cantorial music from the synagogue, and klezmer, this instrumental Jewish dance music. I'd never heard of it. Have you heard of it? I've never heard of it. I was Jewish. I was secular. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in religion. But I started to find this music of my culture that I'd never heard of, and I didn't know why. I mean, was it hidden from me? I mean, I know, of course, the tragic story of the Jews in Eastern Europe, which is the source of all this music. I mean, that source has been wiped away. So, but with that mixed with the assimilation of Jews in North America, with the establishment of the State of Israel, which made Hebrew the official language and kind of put Yiddish down a little bit, with the Soviet regime, with the time of the Soviets in Russia, which made expressing Jewish culture very difficult. So I started to find all these old treasures from the past that I never knew existed. All these beautiful sounds, these beautiful, yeah. And it changed my life, because I was looking for breaks, started to find these breaks in the old Jewish music, started to find them, and started to make beats with that. But this next song is a classic, a chestnut, if you will, from that great golden age of the Yiddish theater from the 1920s. Ich bin schon wieder Single, Punkt da soll wie ein Jingle. Mit mein Weiber hab ich sich gegeben. Gedenkt hab ich zu muffen, herumgesucht zu schluffen, hab mein Weiber mehrere Berge reit. Jo, was darfst du so klicken? In Fremde rum sich sticken, in Seilleine retten für die Wend. Da zeigt dir bitten, wo bei ihr ist mir gut Corona, Schere, Ressen, Trick, nur Rinnig, Brenner,
Young man, single and free. Young man, single and free.
Ich bin a border by mein Vibe.
Young man, single and free. Young man, single and free.
Ich bin a border by mein Vibe. Check it out.
Young
Yo.
man, single.
Es ist ein Fall geniggen, alles kann ich kriegen, wie ein fremder Border bei mein Vibe. Ich darf mein Vibe hitten und ankommen inmitten, wenn der Butcher bringt das Fleisch rein. Yo, ich bin ganz frei von Sorgen, ich darf nicht lehen, borgen, nicht arbeiten und bringen ihr das Geld. Da zeigt ihr bitten, wo bei ihr ist mir gut Corona, Schere, Ressen, trinkt noch und ich brenne Welt.
Young man, single and free.
Ich bin a Border bei mein Vibe.
Young man, single and free. Young man, single and free.
Ich bin a Border bei mein Vibe.
Young man, single and free.
Can you sing along? Well, it doesn't work if everybody doesn't sing along. Sing it like you mean it, ideaCity. Hi, mama.
Young man, single and free. Young man,
I'm not a
single
dancer.
and free. Young man, single
Yo, ich bin schon wieder Single, Punkt da soll wie ein Jingle. Mit meinem Weiber hab ich sich gegeben, you know what I'm saying? Gedenkt hab ich zu muffen, herumgesucht zu schluffen, hab mein Weiber mehrere Berge reit. Jo, was darfst du so klicken? In Fremde rum sich sticken, in Seilleine retten zu die Wend. Zeigt dir bitten, wo bei ihr ist mir gut Corona, Schere, Ressen, Trick, noch und ich brenne Welt.
Young man, single and free. Young man, single and free.
Bin a Border by mein Vibe. All right.
When we come back,
If I had a jetpack, I'd bust into your door. I'd take you by the hand to the Jersey Shore.
get the latest Idealist news, presenter information, and watch streaming video at www.ideacityonline.com.
All I can say is this is witty adult music for an adolescent age. Jill Sobule.
One, two, three now. So I almost didn't make it because my passport expired 2 days ago. So I drove in from Buffalo, and I almost didn't make it. And I just want to say to these people up here, where's our goddamn jetpacks?
If I had a jetpack, the first thing that I'd do is fly above the gridlock and come to you. And peek into the windows on Fifth Avenue to see how the other side lives. And if I had a jetpack, I would strap it on. I'd get out of this one room and I'd be gone to where there's real houses and big front yards. If I had a jetpack, I'd take you up with me. At last we'd both be free past the Statue of Liberty in my jet. If I had a jetpack, I'd fly above the bridge. I'd wave to all my friends who thought I'd never rise again. I'd fly over the stadium to watch my team win. Watch my team win. And if I had a jetpack, I'd bust into your door. I'd take you by the hand to the Jersey Shore. And underneath the moonlight, you'd want me even more, 'cause I'd have a jetpack. I'd take you up so high. If I dropped you, you would die. But I want you by my side in my jet. If I had a jetpack, I don't even have a car. I just have this token in a head full of stars. I wish you didn't live uptown so far, 'cause I don't have. No, I don't have a jetpack. Went to the desert on a mission to have a vision or write a song. I left real early, I left my cell phone. I took the Prius, it gets good mileage. Something's gonna happen to change my world. I'm on the highway, I pass the windmills, I pass the outlet stores. Soon I'll find the sacred places I've been searching for. Wild horses, hawks circling, Grandpa's son's inspiration. Big cactus, coyotes, something's gonna happen to change my world. And when I got there to the motel, it was different than on the website. It was crowded, mostly seniors. There was a bar band playing Bad Bad Leroy Brown. So I went hiking, it was so barren, and it got too hot, so I turned around. Went to the main drag, I saw the statue of Sonny Bono, and he was smiling. Something's gonna happen to change my world. Wild horses, hawks circling, Grandpa's son's inspiration. Big cactus, coyotes, something's gonna happen to change my world. back on the highway, wave to the windmills, the setting sun in my eyes. Drive to the ocean, that's where we come from. I'll throw my troubles to the rising tide. Something's gonna happen to change my world. Seahorses, sharks circling, Brian Wilson inspiration. Smart dolphins, waves crashing, something's gonna happen. I said something's gonna happen. I said something's gonna happen to change my world.
When we come back,
You're just the cross I've been.
get the latest Idea City news instantly. Follow us on Twitter. Idea City. Ideas change the world.
Sometimes I wish that I was an angel, a fallen angel who visits your dreams. And in those dreams, I'd blow you a message that says, really want me. Sometimes I wish that I was a wrestler, a Mexican wrestler in a red vinyl mask, and I might grab you and body slam you. Maybe cause physical harm. But when we would land, I might take pity on you, can crack all your ribs, but I can't break your heart. This I can't forgive, that you will never love me as long as I will live. Sometimes I wish I was a beauty, a beautiful girl who was still 21, 31 or 4, and I'd turn your head as well as your buddies, and I could afford to play hard to get. We'd go to parties, and you'd show me off, and I'd go home with someone else. You will never love me, and this I can't forgive. And it will always bug me loved me. It wasn't hopeful, was it? But I got over it, so it's really, it's fine.